What's up, guys? Today is vet day and I'm having the vet out this morning. So I'm here at the barn and I want to get a few things done today, and I don't know how much I'll be able to videotape when she's here, obviously, but I wanted to vlog a little bit and update you guys and, you know, tell you what she said. So I'm having her out today to first get Luna and Sarah's shots done because they need them done anyways. So she's gonna do that, and she's also a chiropractor, so she's a vet and chiro. She does both. So I'm gonna get Luna adjusted, and she actually adjusted Luna for me when I first had Luna 3.5 years ago. And so I want to get Luna adjusted today. And then Sarah, I'm actually just gonna have her look at Sarah. I don't know what like the deal is with her, but she's very gimpy when I lunge her clockwise. And I don't know if you've noticed in the training videos or not, but she kind of like has like this little limp going clockwise. So I don't think it's her feet, because we just had her feet done. Could have been before we got them done, you know, she was super uneven. They were way grown out and dead and needed done really bad. But now that we've got them done, she still does it. So I'm just gonna have her look and see, maybe it's her elbow or her shoulder is out or something like that. So I don't know if there's anything wrong there. I'll just have her check it out and look. As well as I'm gonna have her look at Luna's blue eye. So I haven't really videoed me working with Luna very much, but she is always way worse on, what side's her blue eye on? Her right side. So going clockwise is her bad side. She's always way worse on that side. And I notice, like, when I work with her on that side, she always looks in at me like this and like looks at me with her face. Whereas when I work with her counterclockwise, she always just looks at me with her brown eye. And on her other side, she doesn't do that. She always wants to look in like this. So I don't know if there's anything wrong with it. Maybe she's just really bad on that side. Maybe that's just not her good side. But she was never like that when I first had her. And so I'm just gonna have her see what she thinks. Like, could it be her eye? Like, I just want to make sure it's not a vision problem that's causing that. And you know, with the pigment in her eye, maybe it's getting worse as she gets older. I don't know. I just want to have a second opinion about it. And then what else was I gonna have her do? Oh yeah, I want to see what her opinion is on the age of both of them, because Luna, when I first got Luna, I had her estimated at about 7 years old, which would make her about 10 now, or 11, 10 or 11. But the girl that just had her before me this time claims that she's like 18. I don't know, but I'm just gonna have this vet look at her, and if she agrees to a similar age around 10 or 11, then I'm gonna go with that. And then Sarah, I was only told Sarah's age by her previous owners, that she's around 15 years old, probably 16 now, because I've had her almost a year. So I want to see what the vet thinks about that also. So just a lot of questionable things happening that I just want to get a second opinion on. So that's what we're doing today. But the vet, I just got a text, is running 30 minutes behind. So I'm here, it's almost 11 o'clock. I'm already an hour late to work. So that's really convenient. And then there's guys here working on the overhead doors, which I didn't know they were gonna be here today. So yeah, lots of things going on. But I have Sarah and Luna in here now, and so I'm just gonna kind of hang out, maybe clean some stuff until she gets here. And yeah, my supervisor's not gonna be very happy with me when I get to work, but I tried to get the day off. It's 11:45, still no vet. Okay, it's much later in the day now, but the vet did show up. She was just running late, but basically, I'll give you a rundown of what all she said. I didn't obviously video any of it. I just always feel weird and uncomfortable and like kind of rude doing that, because I want to like focus on what she's telling me. So first off, Sarah, we got Sarah's shots done. I also got her a Coggins, so if I go trail riding at all this year out of state, she's got a Coggins for that. And then Her age estimate was accurate. The vet said about 15 or 16, so I'm going to put her at 16 this year. What else did we do? Oh, yeah, the gimpiness. So the vet is pretty certain that Sarah has some arthritis kind of starting up in that hoof or like in that ankle area. She had me feel both ankles, like right down the front, down the hoof. And on her right front, you can feel like a little bit of a bump right above like her coronet band. So she's pretty certain that she's just got some arthritis happening in there, and going in like a tight circle just is a little bit sore that way. So I don't know if that will seriously affect her or not. We're going to try some anti-inflammatories and see if that helps at all, and if it's really something that's going to affect her long term, or if it's just some arthritis from her getting a little bit older, and as well as it's a common thing in the halflingers. She said it's usually pretty standard in a halflinger to have something like that. So that's really all that we did with Sarah. I don't think we did anything else with her. As far as Luna, so I had her check Luna's eye. There's nothing wrong with Luna's eye. She just must be very bad on her right side. But everything looked normal about her eye. She didn't see anything abnormal about it. So there's that. And then got Luna her shots done. Oh, and she estimated Luna to be about early teens. So I'm going to put her at 12 or 13 because the girl that just had her previously to me this time said her vet estimated her like 18 years old, and I have never thought she was that old. And when I had her the very first time, my vet put her at 7 or 8, and so that would make her, you know, early teens now. So that's what she estimated her at. And as far as her getting adjusted, she didn't adjust Luna at all. She actually is pretty confident that Luna's flightiness problems are from ulcers. So she kind of took her hands and ran them down Luna's withers, like from her withers down to her shoulder. She ran them across her back and under her stomach. And doing that, her nails like weren't long at all. Like her nails were like mine, like they didn't exist, right? So she had no nails or anything. And she just kind of ran her hands lightly across the back and her stomach. And what she was showing me was how everywhere she ran her hands, Luna would like tense up her muscles, or she'd like flinch, or just kind of like, you know how they like tighten up and twitch their muscles? That's what Luna was doing, like all over her body. And she would also kind of like try and move away from her. And so she's pretty confident that Luna's issue is ulcers. And I told her that she does try and bite me when I cinch her up. She doesn't pin her ears, but she will try and reach over and nip. And actually, if you watched, I don't remember which vlog it was called, but Luna's, in that video where I had the girl out that was going to lease Luna, she actually fell off that day because Luna tried to reach around and bite her legs. She kept trying to reach around and bite her legs. So she's a little bit cinchy there, as well as that makes perfect sense as to why Luna is so cautious about me like sitting down on her. She's super uncomfortable. The 2 times that I've ridden her since she's been here, she's like super uncomfortable. She wants to take off running. And she's got her head way up high. She's always got her ears back. And like when I put my leg over to sit down, she goes like this. Like she watches me, like it's like she prepares herself or braces herself for me to sit down because she's uncomfortable. And so with all that Luna has been through, it would make sense for her to have ulcers because ulcers are highly stress induced. And since I've sold Luna 3.5 years ago, she's been sold 3 or 4 different times. So she's been moved around a lot, and especially if people are putting ill-fitting saddles on her, if they're running her, then all of that can create a lot of stress on her. as well as when I brought her home in January. I'll see if you can tell in the footage or not, but when I brought Luna home, she was very nutritionally deficient. Like, she was clearly lacking nutritional value. She was very skinny, didn't really have any muscle, and I've actually been able to clearly notice the difference in her since bringing her home. She's gained way more muscle and has just filled out more. Just a few vlogs ago, I bought her like a 50-pound protein block, like, you know, one of those big blocks, and she ate that entire block, you guys, in 1 week. She ate the whole thing, like the entire block. She just ate it. And those little 4-pound salt blocks, she devours those. She eats tons of those. She's been through like 3 or 4 since I've had her home. So usually those little blocks will last me like a couple of months with my other horses, but she literally devours them. So it's clear to me that she's nutritionally deficient, and if she's got stress on top of that, then that would make perfect sense for her to have ulcers, because Luna was such a good horse when I had her the first time, and she's really good on the ground. She's got great ground manners. She lunges great. She's not spooky by any means, but it's when it comes to riding and stuff like that that she is very flighty and very cautious and very sensitive. And I can't blame her if she's feeling a lot of discomfort or pain in her stomach or along her body. I don't know if it's just in their stomach or not, but anyways, she's pretty confident that that is Luna's issue. And so what I'm going to probably do is save up a bunch of money and find some sort of treatment for her. I don't know if I'm gonna purchase anything right away, but she was telling me about Gastro and Ulcer Guard, which would be like a 6-day treatment. And the unfortunate thing is that it costs like $200, which this vet trip alone costs $250. I've got my other horses that need vaccinated as well, so that's going to cost a bunch of money. And so I always link down below. I always link my business's PayPal down below. I don't usually talk about it in videos because I don't want to like seem like I'm asking you guys for money by any means, because I don't think I've ever asked you guys for any money whatsoever. And I'm not asking you for money right now, but I'm just telling you guys that down below, I do link the PayPal to my business. It's not my bank account. I don't get the money for it. It goes straight into my business's own bank account. So you're not paying me if you donate, you're paying my business, which that money goes towards helping horses like Sarah and Luna and Chloe and all my other project horses. So that's always down there if you want to donate. Anything at all. It doesn't have to be a lot, like $1. Literally, if the 170 people here that regularly watch my videos donated $1, that would almost cover all of Luna's treatment. So that's just there, just so you guys know, if you ever do want to help horses like Sarah and Luna in their transformations and their journeys with me. Just so you know, it's always linked down below. Like I said, the money does not go to me. You're not paying me. You're paying Trimer Horses and Training, which takes care of Luna and Sarah and the other horses. So that's just a disclaimer. You don't have to donate if you don't want to by any means. I'm just saying that it's there if you do. But that's pretty much the rundown. I mean, it makes good sense. So she didn't even adjust Luna at all. She didn't do any chiro work. She just did that. So hopefully I can get my hands on that soon and start her on that so that she feels better. And if I can start riding her soon, then even better, because my plan was for her to just kind of hang out here for the next year and just get comfortable with us, get to know us, get comfortable with the barn and all that stuff, and let her settle down, and then next summer devote that whole summer to riding Luna. But if the whole reason that she's flighty is that she has ulcers, if we can heal those ulcers and I can start riding her now, that'd be even better for her. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I missed, but yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a rundown and an update of what all she said. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was just me talking basically the whole time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.